You say all the right things when I'm hurting. You always pick me up when I am down. It's like you have a spark that leaves me burning. Yeah, you just have your ways to get me high. You make all my dreams come true. It feels right when I'm around you. We could break up and then make up. I always come back to you. You move me in a way never thought anyone could. You get me high. You're my drug when I am feeling blue. Yeah, it's all you. 'Cause you're the one. Yeah, the one. Yeah, you're the one. Yeah, the one. You touch me in a way that makes me shiver. Sometimes I can't believe that you are mine. Love's gonna be beyond my trigger. You kiss me in a way that gets me high. You make all my dreams come true.
Oh, I'm moving again.
It feels right just being around you. We could break up and then make up. I always come back to you. You move me in a way never thought anyone could. You get me high. You're my drug when I am feeling blue. Yeah, it's all you. 'Cause you're the one. Yeah, the one.
Right, okay.
Yeah, you're the one. Yeah, the one.
Hello. I'm gonna flip the camera back because I look awful today. There we go. I don't know if that did it any justice, did it any worse. Not expecting people to be in the live, only because it's very early. It's 2 p.m. my time, and it's gonna be not even. It's gonna be like 7 a.m. for Americans. But what I thought I'd do is I would do a set tour on the role plays. So, yeah. So I'm gonna do a set tour for the role plays. Because with TKC ended and Neon Avenue High coming out at Christmas, I wanted to. We are writing something in between, but I thought I'd do a little set tour. So we've got the texture pack on for the King's Crown. So why don't we, I'm just gonna, it really bothers me that that's there. So there we are, and it really bothers me that's up there. So why don't we, move me up there? That's so much better. Look how much screen you have to watch. Okay, so don't lag. You're not the skin I put on you. What? Why are they all just Steves? I think I need to config. I think I need to reload the skins. That did nothing. That did nothing. Why is it not working? Config, reload skins. Well, apparently I'm Steve now, and everyone else around me is Steve. But that's okay. That is okay. So, I'm not sure what's blown up and what's not being blown up. There is a small fire over here Right, okay, if we go to the start, if we go to the dock, which is where the very first episode start. See, you're normal. Why are you normal? You're not. Are my Imgur links not working or something? Like, are my links just not working? Because I should have... Oh my god. I scoot and I scoot and I scoot. Wait, what's the dancing one? There's a dance. Slash dance. Right, okay. So yeah, this looks bad in this. Let's go back to my skin and let's do slash dance. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Callum. And it's not letting me dance. For some reason it's not letting me dance. So I'm not expecting many people to be on here because of how early it is. I can seal this. How do I unlock it? I didn't know I could seal it. That would have been so much easier. Right, okay. We're doing a set tour today. Of the King's Crown, Neon Avenue, and that's it. Those are the only 2 role plays I've really done. Okay, so this is the doc that we did for the King's Crown. This is where the very first episode started. It goes down here, and then it goes over here, then this over here, then back down here, then through here. Where, no. Yes. Where then Casey meets Liam for the first time, then goes into the tavern. I'll get to the tavern in a little bit. It has changed since we've seen it. Yep, so this is the doc. There's 2 characters always there. This is the guy, Biff. This is Biff, everyone. And this is Zipper. Zipper's meant to have a skin, but for some reason the HD skins aren't working. The Imgur skins are not working. Imgur, you have let me down today. So it was meant to be big plans for this doc. Over here is the ship that Leon came home with in finale part 1 of The King's Crown. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called like something stupid like Stolen Lullabies or something. But yeah, this is the ship. And do you know how hard it is to make it look like something's moving? Because I had to get in the right position and just do that and just walk away. But you can clearly see in the bottom down there, I'm walking. And if there's any squids, which there were loads of squids. And if there's any squids, you've got to make sure that the squids aren't in scene. I could have done that. But it doesn't look like a ship then, does it? So then the Taylor Swift song starts playing. And I'm like, ooh, ooh. Right? It's hard to make anything look like Minecraft moves. That's why I'll never do a roleplay with cars. Unless I get a car mod. See this squid? I had to kill blindness from killing a squid? Raw calamari? What sort of place is this? And this is meant to be like the ship when it's docked. Oh no, this is meant to be the ship when it's docked. Even though you can clearly see the ship in the background. It was going to be a massive plan for this dock. And like all these buildings are going to be fleshed out. Like this is going to be a butcher shop. And yeah. There was going to be a lot more vision in this place. So then we go over to the market, or not the market, the square, the nice little square. This well, in the in episode 5, no, in episode 4, we finished episode 4, which didn't air, but we had a scene where Leon was thrown down the well. Now, for some reason, the writers hated Leon, and I don't know why, but we hated Leon, so we threw him down the well after begging, and yeah. So this is Tracy, Andrew, and Leon's house. It got blown. This is what it looks. There's nothing really special in here. There's like a painting. Then 2 fridges. Everyone hates me for putting fridges in here. Like, where are you gonna store your milk? Where are you gonna store the milk? Then there's Tracy's bedroom, which never got shown. Cuckoo clock. Leon's bedroom, which again, never got shown. They don't think they had mirrors back then. I'm not too sure. They had portraits. Why is there a hole in the wall? So yeah, that's Leon's house. Everyone hated Tracy. No, everyone loved Tracy, hated Leon. I can see why. I think this was the house where, yeah, I think this was the house where Casey, Alyssa, and Ruby stayed when they were fugitives. But, you know, I couldn't find the world file where that was built. This place is confusing. Like, if you don't know your way around, it's so easily confused. In here was just a house. There's nothing special about this house. In here, though, is the tavern, Dale's Tavern. And it did not look like what it looks like now. Can I just say that now? It looked so much different, but in episode 3, he said, "Oh, I'm closed for renovations." These were the renovations. It looks so much better like this than when it was over here. Like, it just feels more like a tavern. And then Dale's little like outdoor cellar. Why are there barrier blocks everywhere? So yeah, this is Dale's Tavern. It looks so different when it first came out, which I like it like this. I wish I showed it off. Up here is Dale's quarters. There's meant to be Dale, there's meant to be Liam. However, again, HD Skins, not working, out to get me, they're playing cards. This was shown in the trailer, where Liam was like, "I don't know if I can do this. I failed everyone." Which I'll get into in a little bit. So yeah, this is Dale's wardrobe, Dale's bed, Dale's swords, and a crowbar. Yeah, nothing special. He doesn't have a fridge. Let's be grateful he doesn't have a fridge, okay? So we pop over to the stables, and there used to be horses in here. I did have to kill them. This is the inn, which looks a lot more modern than any builds I've done. Look at the plant and the wicker furniture. So yeah, this is where Georgie will sit. Wait, that makes noise? I didn't know it made noise. I did not realize it made noise. When we did body acting for these episodes, we did this and it didn't make noise. I like that now. So yeah, this is the inn. This is one room. I tried to be as minimal as possible. And then there's 2 rooms. That, just imagine this is a massive inn, okay? Then up here was gonna do major. What is? just imagine up here. Right, when I updated DecoCraft, it just spawned random blocks in. This was going to be major plot relevance. This map here. Because we was going to have, like, some characters band together. I can squeeze out these windows in 1.19. We was going to have some characters band together and, like, sort of take down the king, which is what you saw in the final. Both finals. Over this way. Ignore the fire. Whee! Yeah, ignore the fire. Basically, over here is the market. And the reason it's on fire and has loads of guards is just because when I blew the map up, I didn't record the scene I needed to record in the market, so I had to, you know, burn this version down. But yeah, the market has shown quite a few scenes. I think there was like one per episode. This was Peter's stall. As you can see, he has the biggest. And this is Peter, Alyssa, and Aldrea's house. We'll get to the castle in a bit. Yeah, this is the house, as you can see. They also have a fridge, tablecloth. I think this is Aldrea's room. Aldrea or Alyssa's room. Not sure. Then we go upstairs. This is Peter's room. And this is Aldrea's room. The fire is tooting my head in. Can I get out of the door, please? Ah, see? They're best friends. Over here is the lovely Gem, Indina, and Alyssa's house. No, Gem, Indina, and Aaliyah's house. They do not have a fridge. They have a massive dining table with a massive block of cheese. And whatever this is. Yeah, so they're like the farmers. They own all the farms in Nerdania. They have a lot of painting. And this was going to be a lore thing where Indina learns to play the piano. I think we actually saw it play the piano, but there was going to be a whole singing scene with Adrift and Wolfie, who played Indina, and Adrift played Gem. This is the parents' room. And if I can, you know, not shut myself in. Is there an attic? There is! Why didn't I do anything with this? Oh, that's a missed opportunity. This is Indina's room. Where, you know, she knows how to sew. There was a rose in here. I don't think my shaders like this mod pack. And a laundry basket. So I never questioned DecoCraft. Yeah, so they own, like, the farm. Like, imagine this, but, like, bigger every farm. I didn't know this was back here. Wow. And the islands. Ah, I'm learning so much today. So, yeah, this is the farm. So far, I think they only grow right now broccoli. I love the broccoli farms. The mod maker hates broccoli so much that it's -1 hunger. So this is the cow farm. As you can see, I played around with chisel and bits quite a lot. There was cows in here. Again, had to kill them. Over here, we didn't really explore this. So imagine these farms, that farm. I should have made them live over there, really. But imagine these farms, they basically own them. I think that's a honey farm over there. I didn't know half of this exists. There's the butchers. Huh. Bit demonic, if you ask me. I should have known about this. Basically, this was a world map that I downloaded. So over here, the reason I'm coming over here was because in the finale, huh? Why am I thinking? Oh, yeah, over here. This. They're using the wrong version of the HD skins, but that's fine. Yeah, so over here was like Liam's final like goodbye. I don't really know Blockbuster that well, but yeah, as you can see, Liam was like riding on a horse and he's going back to Zarya to not rule, but like rule over there. So Michael's like, bye, bye. I didn't show you. Oh, my favorite sets are coming up now. If we go this way. So the blacksmith was a good set to build. Braun Twins blacksmith. Right, so we'll start off with Michael's house. So this is Michael's house, you know, he lives alone with his painting, his grocery bag, his fireplace is never on, and he wears a lot of skirts and dresses, but that's okay. I think they're either dresses or flannel shirts. Either way, he's an Ugg boot girl, you know. That's his bed, a really modern bed for a really medieval roleplay. Then his thing. There was gonna be a lore plot, to do with this doll right here. That's why she's so singled out over here. But we never got to that, unfortunately. Next up is Casey's house. Fish tank, fridge. Yeah. Fish tank and fridge. And really modern light. This roleplay is really a mix and match of medieval. So yeah, this is Casey's house. We saw this in episode 2, where the guards were like, hello, I'm here to kill you. So upstairs is her bedroom. This is her summoning circle. We saw her play around with this in the trailer. This voodoo doll as well. She was like, I've got to hide, as Ashton would say. Well, not my favourite set in the world. Neither of these two. I think the tavern and the one coming up next are my two favourites. So this is Ruby's house. Which, oh my gosh, the amount of chisel and bits in here is wild. This fireplace, chisel and bits. Like, I put in work with this set. Yes, half of it is DecoCraft. Most of it is chisel and bits. So yeah, Ruby's like an elf princess. So, she got modern stoves. I mean, so she's like an elf princess. So, like, she likes overgrown vines. As you can see, there's vines over there, on the stairs. Vines on the stairs. And we go upstairs, there's vines all around her, like, pillars. And her window, and her bed, and her bookcase. This is my all-time favorite set that I've done because it's so cozy. Like, this room looks so cozy. You couldn't imagine. Don't think this house was ever used for anything. Right, I think that's the end of the houses. So we go over to the church, which was shown a lot in the finale. So yeah, Jem dies. This is pretend Steve is Jem. So Jem dies. Raven, who is the Steve, hires a guy to kill her. Because there was a whole plot relevance that Jem was one of the only people, when Raven was not king, to be nice to him, and was like to welcome him into the country, into the kingdom, and basically give him a home. And that's when Raven met Michael and Casey, and they were hanging out. Because don't forget, I'm eating M&Ms. Don't forget, Jem is older than everyone. Jem is the oldest person in TKC. I think she's around like 40, 42. So Jem's 42. Casey, Michael, and Raven are around the same age. They're in their 20s. There's Raven, setting fire to the thing, shown in the finale. And this was to show his power and his dominance. This is Raven giving a ceremony to the... If I hold an NPC wand, I think they'll all show up. Yeah. They're all Steves. Except Michael. Why is Michael not a Steve? Liam's not a Steve either. But yeah, he's given a ceremony. Leon, why are you not a Steve? I don't get it. But yeah, this ceremony was to assert his dominance over the kingdom and say he's in power now. And then he burned the former king's memorial. His library, which Jem was in before she got killed. Basically how that happened was the guy was hiding. I don't know, eat my M&Ms. So, Raven sent Jem a letter because in Jem's mind, Raven could still be redeemed. He's only acting out because he don't know what else to do, essentially. So, yeah. So, Raven sent Jem a letter to come to the church to talk. So, Jem walks in. And Raven's standing there. Jem walks up. And they start talking. And then Raven points her over in that direction. He says that there's a surprise. So Jem is like... Then she gets stabbed in the back. And then Ruby actually discovers her body a day later. Like, not instantly. A day later. It was going to be Indina that discovers the body. But I felt too dark doing that. And there was going to be a whole episode where, like, it's going to be a whole Indina episode, like, remembering her mother. and go into her grave. What is this? I didn't... Is this a maze? That's a bit demonic. Is this a maze or sewers? Yeah, I think this grave was going to be gems. As you can see, it's freshly dug. And it was going to be a whole thing. And it's going to be very sad. So over here in the castle. Ah, it's not blown up. I tricked you. The Among Us flag, okay. I gotta address something with the Among Us flag. No one pointed it out in the comments, and it's so quite obvious. I'm so upset that no one pointed out the pansexual Among Us flag. Because Hal built it. Hal did that. So when I was like doing the shots of like the army thing, I was like, what is that? And no one pointed it out in the comment section. I was really upset with that. So this is the guard house. I haven't been in here in ages. This is where all the guards hang out when they're not working. This is going to be like the food hall, the mess hall. Why is this place so confusing? I'm finding new areas that I don't want to find. And then this is going to be like the combat room. Up to the roof. And then back down. Why is this place so confusing? Next time I'll download a set that I know. Lapis points. Ah. So yeah, there's two entrances to the mess hall. Or to the guard hall. This is their main quarters. And this, over here in the bookshelf we had a Teaching of Fantasy reference, which is my very first roleplay on this channel. So we go upstairs. It's nothing too special. It's just their bedroom. We go upstairs again. This is Liam's quarters. This is going to be Liam's private. This is going to be Liam's private, like, quarters. Why is this set so huge? Like, I didn't realize that was connected to both of these castles. Over here was the dining hall, the king's dining hall. You can see here's his throne. It was more decked out than this when we built it, but I've lost the world file where it's all built up. And this is where Casey had an epic battle with the king. Because Ruby got out. And, thing. And Casey basically agreed to leave the kingdom. Spoilers if you have not watched the finals. Why are Casey and Peter not Steve's, but Liam, Raven, Michael, and Aaliyah are? So basically in the fight, I like the puppeteer work. Like, no, I didn't really like show this off, but this was a really difficult thing to set up. Just to get the posture right and the floppiness of a dead person. So basically, the tavern crew, as I call them, banded together and started a revolution. This was at the final. like what was meant to be the final, and go into the king's castle. Half of it is already blown up, but ignore the inconsistency. And Liam ended up killing the king. Where then he elected Michael to be the new king. I think this was the only room of the castle that the actual castle. Oh no! Forget about this room. So this room is King Raven's private like meeting quarters. That's where he did all his big thinking, his big boy thinking. This was my favorite thing, one of my favorite rooms, because of how like cramped it is. Like, and you can really tell it's like grand because of the amount of gold and the bookcases and the statues. So yeah, this was Raven's like study. Then also in Raven's study, there is this little room where this is his vault with his diamond blocks. But yeah, this is where Raven paid the guy off to kill Jem, essentially. We're almost done with the set tour. Over here on this dock, this is where Michael was. This was impossible to do as well. Look how stretched the arms. I had to stretch the arms to make this work. But this is where Michael was coronated to king. And these guys are watching. They have the right version of the HD skins. The ones in the trailer didn't. Well, ones in the finale didn't. So yeah, Michael was crowned the king. Then Liam goes away. So yeah, this is the dock where Casey, Aaliyah, and Alyssa Casey, Alyssa, and Ruby escape from the dungeon down here. It's rotted away over in time. But yeah, this is where they stayed. This is where Ruby found a hole in the wall. I was going to do a chisel and bits thing, but I forgot. Yeah, I like this little dungeon. It felt really creepy. Now it's even more creepy in my texture pack that I'm using. As far as I'm aware, that's all the King's Crown sets, if you will. So I'm going to show you a world which wasn't really shown much at all. So yeah, so this world was not shown much ever. I just had a Teams notification. It's my annual leave. So this is Zarya. People were wondering. I saw people wondering what Zarya looked like. This is Zarya. So instead of like castles and grand things, they had a church, but they had a manor house instead of a castle, because that's how Zarya rolls. Zarya is going to be the classy one. In the new series, which I'm doing soon, called The Cursed Crown, we'll see New Azula, we'll see Kairoa. I think there was another one, which I can't remember. So there's New Azula, Kairoa, and Adula, or something like that. But this is Zarya, so this is where Liam's from, and this is in the final. We see a shot of him panning down. This isn't him like in Nordania. This is him stepping out of his house and being like, I'm going to be the best guard that the world has ever seen. Becoming a guard. I'd like to show a bit more of Zarya. But yeah, not much was shown about this, or nothing until the final was shown for Zarya. But yeah, this is Zarya, guys. So I know Neon Avenue hasn't come out, but I'm going to show you some of the sets. Again, mostly chisel and bits, but I do not care. No, mostly Decocraft, but I do not care. I worked hard on it. I had to have paint. I added posters in here, and you'll see why. I tried to do Animal Crossing, but it wouldn't like work. We just gotta wait. We just gotta wait for the lapis point to load. In the meantime, I will be eating my M&Ms. Right, okay. So this world includes Coming Out, which is a mini Minecraft movie, which comes out this year. It's about my coming out story. And it's based on real events. It's based on real events with some parts of the story made up for like lore purposes. I don't know where I am. I don't know what this house was meant to be. But I'll place a waypoint. So as you can see, yeah. So this is Lapis Point. It's the map I used for Teaching Fantasy Coming Out and Neon Avenue High. So if I show you the school, which is main focus, but also a very laggy focus. Basically, I just world edited the map to be snowy. And it's like, I paid the price with that a little bit. And also the amount of Decocraft stuff. I don't know. There we are. If we go over here, there's where the snow starts, as you can see. This is Mr. Blue's house. If you don't remember Mr. Blue, I commend you. This is the character I played in Teaching Fantasies. You know, in my first ever Minecraft roleplay. But yeah, this is just a little throwback, and I use the same score for everything. As you can see, I drop heavy. My frames drop heavy looking at the score. Could be the fairy lights. Could be the mass amount of chisel and bits in there. And the Decocraft items. but it is what it is. So yeah, I'll be using the same map. I'll just clean it up a little bit. So this is the reception area, which looks so much different. So basically, Neon Avenue is basically just like a rewrite of Teaching in Fantasy, but much better. As you can see, this is meant to be me. This was meant to be me. Not sure why it's done that. If I reload skins again, see if it. Well, yeah. And I found a mod that like adds iPhones and stuff. So yeah, this is the front desk. Then this is the locker room. I figured out how to add light without actually adding light. Yeah, so these are the lockers built by the amazing Adrift 800. She's an amazing chisel and bit artist, really. So it was me, Hal, and Adrift that built the main few sets. So my colour's blue, Hal's is green, Adrift's is red, so that's why there's 3 colours. Out here is the courtyard. It's gonna be built. It's gonna be much built up. Don't worry. Up here is like the sort of student area. This is the main foyer. This is the teacher's lounge. As you can see, it's very basic because teachers, yeah, and it's like school break, so it says thank you, and also the principal is leaving. Don't want to spoil too much about the series, but the principal is leaving. A Chisel and Bit TV. I built this Chisel and Bit TV. I am proud of myself for the Chisel and Bit TV. Detention, Mr. Ranch. This is never seen. It's just I built up the whole school. You see, it has like posters and the detention list. So here is, this is actually like, this is actually sort of a callback to Teaching in Fantasies, because some of the names were names that the principal listed off. So Justin Hurley, Andrea Bennett, that's my mum's name, Katie Elizabeth, Christopher Brown, Chris Brown, Julie Andrews, Ariana Grande Swift. Yeah. So this is like the detention room. You don't want to be in here. More lockers. The school is filled with lockers, okay? I was like, what can I do to fill up the space? Lockers. That is what I can do. So yeah, this is like the sort of student lounge if they wanna use it. There was one over here, but lockers. There's like the vending machine with all the snacks. You got Kit Kats, Doritos, Lay's, Skittles, Rice Krispies, Crunch Bars, M&M's, Ruffles, and then we got Coca-Cola, Creeper Cola, Slime Soda, Ender Fizz, and Blaze. Then the Gumball machine. Then the random newspaper print, which I don't think anyone's gonna use. So yeah, this is the student area. More lockers! So this is Mr. Blue's, again called back, drama theory class. So in Teaching Fantasies, there was just drama. So it was drama and drama theory in one. Or theatre class, as Americans call them. I call it drama. So now, to utilize, because this is such a big, this was all one room. All this was one room. So I was like, to utilize the space more, I'm going to split it up into 2 classrooms. So it's going to be drama theory and drama practical. So drama theory is what Mr. Blue teaches. So he stands over here with his chalkboard and he's like, yeah, today students, I'm bored. So then over here we have Mrs. Carter's room, which is more fun, more engaging. Again, the green screen, Chisel and Bits green screen. I am so proud of myself with the amount of Chisel and Bits I've done. So yeah, this is the drama practical room. think we've seen the detention room. This is Math 102. I don't know where 101's gone. Oh, I haven't shown you the, My PC sounds like it's going to take off from the airport in a minute. So this is the, cafeteria. It's nothing special, just a few tables, arcade machines, and obviously the lunch people. It used to look so much different. Yeah, this was one of the first sets we built. Because of the skyscrapers. We added skyscrapers to make it light. So yeah, that's the cafeteria. This is the math room. They all just look like random classes, to be fair. Nothing special except these open. And you can use them like a stairs. These open, I didn't realise that. Math 103. Again, generic classroom. This is the principal's office. This is the principal's office, which has not been completed yet. Then this is a classroom that also hasn't been completed. These classrooms haven't been completed. See, my FPS gets so much better down here than it does down there. I might just film the whole series up here, you know. Yeah, this is the gymnasium, which again hasn't been touched, but it will. I'm just on a break right now. Oh, and I haven't done the light thing. As you can see, there's physical things. We go upstairs. Not many classrooms have been filled out up here, just because we're hardly going to come up here. But the ones that are needed... Right, okay. More lockers and a water fountain. This is actually a water pump. Okay. So this is the assembly point. This is the auditorium. Oh no, this is the auditorium, not the gymnasium, the auditorium. So this is where the principal gives her like speeches. This is where band practices. This is also where music class is. And where they have like shows. So as you can see, there's TVs up there and there's cameras. There's a camera. This is the art room, or what's gonna be the art room. As you can see, I might love myself a bit too much. I'll show you some of the photos I've done. Because the only ones that really shown up were my album covers. So there's Maturing, Maturing Alternate, a new album, also a new album, and Cold, Damp and Ruined. I didn't intend for that to happen, but it's so funny that it did, because this was the product. I can just see myself in Minecraft. Right, okay, so that's the school sort of covered. I'll show you Daniel's house. I think this is still Daniel's house, I don't know. I don't know if it is. So this was Daniel's house in Teaching in Fantasies. This is Daniel's room. I don't know if that's still the case though. Oh, it's not. So, right, we'll go to Annie's house, which is... I could have walked this. So this is Annie's house. As you can see, they're not chisel and bit windows. They are just DecoCraft windows that I didn't realize opens. So yeah, this is Annie's house. Chisel and Bits at its finest again. Look how good my FPS is compared to over at the school. So yeah, this is Annie's house. This was Annie's house in the original series as well. She's like, good morning, Fridge. Yes, it's school. She hated me for naming a cat Fridge. Sorry, Adrift. So yeah, this is Annie's room. This is her parents' room. And there's no bathroom, but there's a bathroom in here, let's just say. So yeah, this is the living room. The Christmas tree. Then the kitchen. I like kitchens. I like small kitchens. It makes me feel nice and warm and fuzzy inside. Chisel and Bits again. Look at me go. I did a lot of Chisel and Bits, okay? Yes, this is Annie's house. Look how cute it is. The random wheat that's on the floor. So, Denial. Daniel's house. Again, I could have walked. Okay, so Daniel has moved. Again, not Chisel and Bits, but Decocraft. Chisel and Bits again. So yeah, this is his living room. They're not decorating for Christmas. Daniel is not decorating for Christmas because there's a thing in law which you'll find. There's a thing in the movie which you will find out in the series and in the movie. So I don't want to spoil anything today, but they're not decorating for Christmas for a reason. So that's the living room. I like cozy living rooms. It feels very comfortable. This kitchen is a mixture of everything and everything. Then the dining room, which you cannot even get behind. The backyard, there is a pool. They've just covered it up for now. I think this is the most I've done Chisel and Bits in this house. This is parents' room. His sister's room. Bathroom. Another bathroom. Daniel's Right, okay. There's a lot to take in here. He has a wardrobe. Yeah, there's a lot to take in here. So this is Daniel's room. He has one of those, like, cat clocks, which do my head in. A green bed, a humidifier. Not a dehumidifier, a humidifier. A poster of me. So his favorite singer is me, Canon. He has a Nintendo Switch, a PC, a TV, a Nintendo Wii, an Xbox as well. He has an Xbox One and an Xbox 360. So what games does he have? Okay, let's see what games. Is his controller, TV remote. His Mortal Kombat 2 on his Switch. He has Evil Resident. Resident Evil, whatever that is. Grand Theft Auto 5. Super Smash Bros. Minecraft, which is ironic. Mario Kart 8. Splatoon 3, which I've recently got. Rocket League, Fortnite, and Animal Crossing. Oh, and he's got some air vents as well. And clothes all over the floor because he is a messy boy. I like this room. I like how it's turned out, especially because of the poster of me on the wall. And the stop sign that says, stop. But yeah, this is Daniel's house. So Daniel and Ali and Annie are the two main characters. JC is Daniel's best friend. This is Christmas, like if Christmas puked on you. This is where I started to do the Chisel and Bits. So as you can see, this window's Chisel and Bits. This door frame's Chisel and Bits. Everything's Chisel and Bits. Windows are Decocraft again. Can these ones? I don't think these ones can open. Yeah, these ones can't open. They don't have openable windows. So this is actually the coming out house, or like the coming out thumbnail. It's not in this house, don't worry. It's in a separate part of the map. But JC's mom loves wine, as do we all. This is kitchen. Then this is his living room. They have like a one of these. It's meant to be like curved. Pretend it's curved. We can't do curved in Minecraft. Yeah, this is the living room. That's really it. Then upstairs, this is his parents' room. This is his brother's room. This is his room. Whose room is this? Is this a bathroom? Yeah, this is a bathroom. This is parents, brother, and his room. Look at this. Look at this room. Tell me this kid is not spoilt. He's got painted black walls. He's got painted black walls, wallpaper, a PC, a terrarium, a lava lamp, Ghostbusters, Jaws the Exorcist, Tron, and Fargo. He has 2 gaming chairs, a TV, and an Xbox, and his own private bathroom. Look at this. And the curtain even closes. He's a spoilt child. So yeah, this is JC. This is one of my favorite rooms that we've built. Just because the walls are chisel and bits. I started experimenting with chisel and bit walls. But you'll notice the sets we focus on are the sets that's built. Like, I'm not going to build sets for no apparent reason unless we're using them. Honey's house. Non-chisel and bits. Non-decocraft. I don't think this is decorated just yet. No, it's not decorated just yet. But this will have major plot relevance. This house. Honey's like the rich kid. She's really rich. This is the city. This is the Apple Store. Home Depot. Then this is the mall. This is the mall, which isn't built yet. But it sort of is. Like, it's built up here, which is where we're going to stay, really. I just need to add a few shops and make it Christmassy-fied, which is so easy to do. But I wanted to go over here. Because no one really ventures this side of the mall. Lapis Point is huge. And you notice Aphmau does use this map. I think a lot of people uses this map because of Aphmau. Do you know how hard it was to find the mall? Is this a Starbucks? Is this a Starbucks? Please tell me it's a Starbucks. I don't know what it is. Does it sell coffee? But yeah, this map is insane. Insanely huge. And the maker of the map did a really amazing job. This is where you should enter the mall. This is the entrance to the mall. Not up here. This is the main entrance which everyone uses. S. What's an S? I don't know why I'm here. Why did I place this here? Is this another high school? This is another school. Okay, that's why the S is there. Aphmau's mom. Does this look familiar? This is Aphmau's mom's house from my streets. Like, this whole street is Aphmau's street. Where did the thing go? And the Fantasy High house, basically, my good friend, my dear friend Adrift, did a roleplay many, many years ago called Fantasy High. And this was the house that she used, which is like 5 seconds away from Aphmau's mom's house, which is like over there somewhere. So I like to come back to this house and reminisce on the good times where I was a voice actor for Adrift, and Adrift is a voice actor for me. So yeah, here was Millie's room. This is Jay's room. Clover's. Lee. Micah. Yeah, so that's really all the sets we have to show today. If I did spoil anything about Neon Avenue, I'm so sorry, but it's going to be worth the wait, I promise. Yeah, so I just want to thank you all for watching this live stream, because I have to get ready to go to New York, which is insane to think about. I'm going to New York tomorrow. So thank you guys for watching. The live stream is going to be kept up on YouTube for anyone to really, if they want to watch the sets again, they can. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Waiting for it to end. 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 Waiting for it to end.